I don't look at it as losing because it's all about your mind state. You either win or you learn.
Murray chops away at it. Bridgewood comes out with it, throws it on goal, and he scores!
Yeah, it felt great. I think it let the boys in the room know to stick to the process and keep putting in the work that we've been doing, and eventually it was going to pay off.
It was all desperation.
Tree and Murray. Yeah, because no Rotan tonight, right? Okay, so get Johnny, Tree, and Murray. Just swing down here real quick.
The Rams would begin a post-Thanksgiving clash in Shelton, Connecticut, facing off rivals Fairfield University. However, the team encountered multiple setbacks, with 2 rookies facing disciplinary action from the coaching staff. Additionally, key defenseman Jacob Kravitz was absent due to illness.
I don't want it to be a distraction for tonight. I actually wanted to use it to kind of rally because we have a huge fucking weekend. I'm putting us short by not having them come. So like the old saying, like I won't cut my nose off to spite my face, I am. Because God forbid somebody goes down, there's still good able-bodied, good hockey players that we could throw in. But I'm choosing to kind of say, hey, all of us are on this ship for a reason. We're all here to win. And if you have to ever question that, to go somewhere else, to not prioritize here, that ain't what this locker room's about. And the culture and the family aspect of it, I got to get away from, that you made your decision as far as I'm concerned. You know how we are. We're tight-knit, so there's going to be up. It is what it is. All right? Good? Yep. All right.
It's tough because, everyone's wondering what's going on, but at the same time, we have a game to play. So it's whoever's here is who's coming to play. We can't worry about who's not here and who's not going to be with us in the future. It's more of just, this is the team we got right now. We got to ride with everybody that we have.
Despite these challenges, Jake Temkin took charge in net for the Rams, ready to face the Stags. The opening period saw Fairfield asserting dominance with multiple scoring opportunities. The Rams, however, struck first as Tim Duffy's precise pass set up to Chris DeAndrea for a breakaway chance.
Fucking right!
CD, as he's known by, didn't let the opportunity slip, firing a wrist shot past Dillner. In the second period, Tim Duffy took a backhanded shot which hit off the post, leading to Jesse Burns' first collegiate goal. A powerful slap shot that extended the Rams' lead. Ryan Murray furthered the advantage with a well-placed wrist shot.
Somebody grab the puck, first actual shot!
As the third period unfolded, Fairfield mounted a comeback, netting 3 consecutive goals, including a shorthanded effort. The Rams found themselves trailing 4-3 with time running out. Coach Mazey, sensing the urgency, pulled Temkin for an extra skater. The Rams narrowly avoided an empty net goal as Fairfield's clearing attempt hit off the post, inches from sealing the game. In a thrilling last push sequence, Dylan Bridgewood's face-off win set up Riley McGregor, who passed to John McCann. Riley received the puck back, firing a low wrist shot that leveled the game at 4-4, securing overtime. In a nail-biting overtime, Tim Duffy emerged as the hero, delivering a short side shot that found the back of the net.
Yeah! Let's go! Let's fucking go!
Definitely in 3-on-3, like you said, there's a lot of space. Got to prioritize defense, but biggest thing is when that chance comes to hop on the offense, you got to take it.
Hey, great fucking job there, fellas. Clap it up. Let's go. Listen. Before we tap ourselves on the back, we always got to check ourselves real quick, right? We said 2-0, championship minutes, little things that we got to work on, all right? Couple of penalties that didn't go our way that kind of fucked us, all right? But listen, we never gave up. We had faith. We kept working. We kept battling. We stayed true to ourselves. I told you before this game started, I was confident with every one of you in this fucking room, all right? We reeled together, we battled, and we found a way to get that fucking win, all right? First win in fucking overtime, so it was about fucking time for that one too, all right? But listen, okay? Yeah. Make sure you take care of yourselves. You're here for the right fucking reasons. We do what we're supposed to do. We bounce back again tomorrow. We get the fucking win. Good fucking job, all right? Good job. Be ready tomorrow.
I gotta say, you made it really hard on me today. A lot of great performances. Chris, McGregor, Duffy, but I gotta give it to Duffy.
Alright, boys,
That thing doesn't even fit his fucking head.
alright, love you boys, we're all a fucking family. Let's fucking keep it going this weekend and next, finish out the semester stronger.
I think that line defines our team. Okay, I think each and every one of those players, they have attributes that every team would want. You have some size, you have some speed, you have heart, you have that dog in them. And when you combine that line, it's the reason why they were the #1 line this weekend.
After the intense hockey action against Fairfield, members of the Rams experienced a shift in tempo with a more casual, relaxing start to their game day. For those who opted to stay the night, the day unfolded in a variety of activities, with some players enjoying multiple rounds of duck pin bowling, while others opted to attend the Danbury Hat-Tricks NAHL game. This downtime provided a welcome break, allowing the team to bond off the ice and create lasting memories beyond the hockey rink.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun, great experience, and just a good time spending with the boys.
The off-ice activities with the team definitely helps us bond, and I got to know Murray a lot more this weekend, so it was a good time.
The Rams aim to disrupt Babson's established narrative. The game, played in the neutral location of Shelton, Connecticut, saw Sean O'Donnell initiate the scoring, finding Michael Lorico for a precise one-timer in the slot. Babson responded swiftly, leveling the score, but the Rams regained control as Joseph Minio set up John McCann for a wrist shot, securing a 2-1 lead. Chris D'Andrea and Tim Duffy extended the lead to 3-1 with a well-executed 2-on-0 rush, showcasing the Rams' offensive capabilities. In the second period, Babson narrowed the gap with a power play goal, only for Tim Duffy to increase the Rams' lead to 4-2 with a fortunate deflection off of defenseman Jason Brennan. Babson countered once again, making it 5-3. However, Tim Duffy's assist to Jason Brennan and Eric Immel's setup for Duffy's third goal secured a commanding 8-3 victory. The Rams demonstrated adaptability, reflecting their commitment to navigating the challenges presented by historically significant opponents.
So Big D said yesterday, we a couple guys in here that can deserve it. Joey, hell of a fucking game. Made a lot of saves with this guy. Really stepping it up. He's really been fucking grinding. Had a couple of really hard shifts today that ended up for us in the back of the net. So,
Good game. Could have played a little bit better, but let's come back tomorrow and let's get the dub, go home.
As the Rams were set to face off against Bishop's University, the echoes of the previous season's overtime battle lingered. Before the puck dropped, a mutual agreement between coaches led to strategic operational modifications, demonstrating a shared commitment to flexibility amid challenges. With a shorter warm-up, the absence of the national anthem, and player introductions during the warm-ups, teams navigated the logistical complexities arising from a looming snowstorm. During the contest, early power play success for Bishops tested the Rams, but they responded quickly, including a tying goal by John McCann. The second period unfolded as a seesaw battle, with Tim Duffy's goal narrowing the margin and keeping the Rams within striking distance. In the pivotal third period, the Rams seized control with a barrage of goals. Contributions from key players, including Sean O'Donnell and Chris D'Andrea, highlighted the team's depth and versatility. Notable performances from call-ups Brendan Dixon and Ian Ribberick added a layer of excitement as their impact resonated on the score sheet and provided boost to the team's overall energy. This victory against Bishops marked another chapter in an ongoing saga of intense matchups. The ability to overcome challenges, adapt to varying circumstances, and emerge victorious speaks volumes about the team's character and competitive spirit. The clash with SUNY Courtland marked a pivotal moment for Farmingdale State's hockey team, as they sought to build upon their recent successes and maintain their winning momentum following a triumphant weekend against Fairfield, Babson, and Bishops.
Friday night game, first game of the 3-game weekend. Last 3 games to wrap up the first semester. Ice looked fucking good out there. All right, you boys were looking good last night in practice. It's time to carry it over into tonight. All right, you look around the room real quick. You look at who's dressing. You take a look around, soak it in, because these are the last 3 games that this team that played together, went to war, battled all semester long. This is the last weekend of this group, okay? Somebody could fail. All right, we have people coming in. But this group right here went to work all semester long, and we have 3 final fucking jobs to take care of, okay? And it starts with tonight, all right? Nothing crazy. We stick to the game plan. Everybody knows the system. Everybody knows what we're supposed to be doing, all right? I think after last weekend, Immel, you guys are deserving the start, all right? So you guys will get it going. All right, another special milestone out here today, number 2, all right? He's breaking the record tonight, breaking the record for games played, so you'll be starting, all right, with Sippos, and then we got Pav and Ned, all right, boys? So listen, get out there, feel the anthem, get into the game early, get your legs going, do what you're supposed to do, get pucks to the net all night long. We'll take care of business. First 20, we feel it out, we set the tone, we come back in here, make any adjustments. Nothing changes. All right, start the weekend off with a great first period. It starts with coming out as a team. Let's go, boys.
As the puck dropped, the Rams found themselves facing a formidable opponent determined to assert their strength from the outset. Courtland wasted no time, swiftly capitalizing on an early odd-man rush to snatch the lead a mere 15 seconds into the game. The rapid goal stunned the Rams, but they quickly regrouped, knowing that there was plenty of hockey left to play. Throughout the first period, Courtland continued to apply pressure, outchancing and outshooting the Rams as they sought to extend their advantage. Despite the relentless efforts, Farmingdale's defense held firm, successfully thwarting 2 Courtland power plays to keep the deficit at a single goal heading into the intermission.
The structure's in there like a labrum, rotate a couple muscles like 4.
Yeah.
We don't know what's going on there. Once it comes out, did it tear something? It went right back in 2 minutes, which is good.
Yeah.
But we don't know, so he's probably done for the game.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens tomorrow. All right?
Yeah, it's a tough one. Johnny's out. Not good. Who knows how long that could be? You know? Could be a while. That ain't good. Guys, guess what? We won 3 games last weekend. Great job. Guess who you beat? You beat 2 D2 teams. Congratulations. Clap it up. 3 fucking games last weekend. Is that Friday night at fucking Northwell? Is that tonight? All semester long, part of the process, learning, right? Getting better, being able to understand that it's a 60-minute game, and no matter who you step on the ice with, you still have to fucking show up to win. Just because a higher-ranked team is playing a lower, it's not automatic in the books. I will never get those 20 minutes back. That's for sure. I don't know what that was. Compete wasn't there. Face-offs weren't there. Letting guys walk through. Stick swinging. One hand there. No back checking. 3 guys low. Do you want this game? Do you want to stay in the fucking room? Give them a free night off? Because whatever the fuck that wasn't what took place last night or the week before. But I got news for you. You got to be better. You got to fucking want it. because there was no urgency. Nobody wanted it. No killer instinct. No bodies hitting the ground. Nothing. You skated around like it was a fucking Sunday afternoon skate and the semester was over and this was for fucking fun. I got news for you. You got this period, next, and 2 more fucking games to figure it out. What you've done the rest of the semester don't mean shit. It matters what you do the next period.
As the second period got underway, Courtland maintained their offensive onslaught, doubling their lead with a well-executed rebound goal from Michael Cochran. However, Chris D'Andrea ignited Farmingdale's offense, seizing an opportunistic goal to narrow the deficit and inject fresh energy into the team.
This team is not better than us. We are so much better. We have more talent, more depth, more fucking better hockey IQ. But we're not fucking showing that right now. 20 fucking minutes left of this fucking game. Figure it out, get back out there, get back to our system. We are a system hockey team. We can't do it on our own. When we fucking play our system, we are the best team in this league. This is fucking disgrace what I'm watching out there. Fucking figure it out.
Yet, Courtland remained a formidable foe, striking back with a quick response to restore their 2-goal cushion. Undeterred by the setback, Farmingdale intensified their offensive onslaught in the third period, desperate to stage a comeback and salvage the game. Dylan Smith's timely goal injected renewed hope into the Rams, fueling belief in their ability to overturn the deficit. However, Courtland's relentless attack proved too much to handle as they capitalized on defensive lapses to extend their lead once more. In a dramatic turn, the Rams rallied late in the game, mounting a spirited comeback which culminated in crucial goals that narrowed the gap to just 1. The clock ticking down, Farmingdale pulled out all the stops, pulling their goaltender in a desperate bid to force overtime. The move paid off as Dylan Bridgewood seized the moment, finding the back of the net with a clutch goal that sent the game into overtime.
Everyone's got a man.
The whole time. You have possession. Pull it back.
Let's fucking go. It's time to settle. Come on. Do what you're supposed to do.
Much to the delight of the roaring crowd. However, the Rams' joy was short-lived, as a penalty early in the extra period handed Courtland the advantage they needed to get the win. Despite the heartbreaking loss, Farmingdale emerged from the contest with valuable lessons learned and a newfound resolve to bounce back stronger in their next outing.
Real quick, all right? While you're getting set up over here, just listen up real quick. There's a lot to say, but sometimes less is more, all right? And I think what we always say is we either win or we learn, all right? And I hope that's the case here today, okay? I hope we learned something last night because I know sure as shit I did, all right? I want you to understand something about hockey. Okay, I keep trying to tell you, but I think we need to reiterate it over and over again until it's beat into your skulls. Hockey is meant to be played on the ice, okay? It doesn't matter who you're playing, where they're ranked, what you think of them, what their jerseys are like, if they have matching equipment, if they warm up well. None of that shit matters. The reason why I like hockey, and the rest of you probably like hockey, is because it's a game of fucking heart, balls, and grit. So it don't matter what you look like, where you came from. That shit means nothing. Because a guy with heart, a guy with balls, and a guy with grit is going to go out there, out-muscle, outwork, and outperform anybody else. That's what this game is made of. When you come out of this locker room tonight, you stick to our system. I'm not going over it because I fucking drilled it in your heads already. We know what it is, okay? We stick to our system. We stick to the game plan. We play with heart. We play with that fire. And when we fucking do that, we're going to blow them out of the fucking building. But if you don't come out with it and you think who the fuck you are still, I guarantee you will be in a dogfight. You guys have to decide, okay? We can't be mad at each other on the bench. We can't be yelling. You got to stick together, stick as a team, play with the heart, play with the desire that we have, and fucking get the win, okay? Someone comes into your barn and beats you on Friday night, they better fucking go out of here Saturday with a fucking loss going, holy shit, that was a fluke. We got them on an off night. And the only way to do that is to listen to what we said, come together as a fucking team, and show up when the puck drops in a few minutes.
As they reflected on the game, the Rams knew that setbacks were an inevitable part of the journey. but their unwavering commitment and resilience would ultimately propel them to greater heights in games to come. Despite Farmingdale's strong start, it was Courtland who drew blood first, with a well-placed wrist shot finding the back of the net less than 5 minutes into the game. However, the Rams responded with resilience, as Sean O'Donnell's awareness resulted in a tying goal midway through the period.
O'Donnell in front, and he scores! It went off the stick of Zerougian!
As the first period drew to a close, Farmingdale dominated the shot count, tallying 13 attempts compared to Courtland's 3, yet the score remained deadlock. In the second period, Courtland seized the momentum with a power play goal. The game intensified with physical play and multiple penalties, reflecting the competitive spirit between the two teams. Despite Courtland extending their lead with another power play goal, Farmingdale refused to back down as Sean O'Donnell led a short-handed charge, setting up Lorico for a crucial goal to trim the deficit to 1. However, Courtland quickly restored their 2-goal advantage, capitalizing once again on the power play. Undeterred, Farmingdale mounted a spirited comeback with Matthew Hawkins showcasing his skating and offensive abilities with a short-handed goal late in the period. The Rams carried this momentum into the third period with Hawkins delivering a highlight reel goal on the breakaway to tie the game early on. Late in the period, Eric Immel's clean face-off win was able to allow Tim Duffy to capitalize and give Farmingdale their first lead of the game, igniting the crowd. Duffy continued to make his presence felt, extending the Rams' lead with a well-placed shot from distance that eluded Zerougian's glove. With a renewed sense of purpose, Farmingdale tightened their defense and held off Courtland's late surge, securing a hard-fought victory and avenging the previous night's loss.
All I gotta say, way to fucking get it tomorrow, boys. One more. Get it tomorrow, boys. Hey, wait, hold on, yo. I don't want to say anything, but you know who we're playing tomorrow. We need that fucking Avenging game here, fellas. We fucking gotta get back what's ours, alright? We got first game of the season, gotta get it back. And it can't be by a goal and it can't be in overtime. We gotta shit pump these fuckers tomorrow. Let's come in locked in tomorrow.
Listen, it wasn't pretty, but we got the job done. We made a nice little comeback there, and we finished the job, all right? But tomorrow, I heard Johnny as I came in at the tail end, he hit the nail on the head. Tomorrow's a whole nother day, okay? It doesn't matter what you did today. It matters about tomorrow, all right? You need the redemption win, especially after last time, all right? So take care of yourselves tonight. Come tomorrow. Be fucking ready to go. Be prepped. Be ready, okay? It's the last game of the fucking semester. You got to make it fucking count, okay?
The Rams concluded their busy weekend with a game against Fordham, capping off 3 consecutive home games in as many days. With memories of their previous defeat against Fordham fresh in their minds, Farmingdale entered the contest determined to dominate from the opening whistle.
Fordham's second game of the year, we lost 5-4 in OT. Everyone knew we had no business losing to that team to begin with. So we were all pretty upset with that. And listen, they might not be as strong of a team, but everyone was pretty pissed off still. So coming into that weekend, we were like, we gotta show them like that wasn't us the first time.
The game began with a flurry of action as the Rams wasted no time asserting their dominance. Early in the first period, Tim Duffy capitalized on a 5-on-3 power play opportunity, receiving a pinpoint pass from Dylan Bridgewood and unleashing a powerful one-timer past Fordham's goaltender Gertz to give the Rams an early 1-0 lead. The relentless pressure from Farmingdale continued to mount, with Luciano Signoretti extending the lead moments later with a precise shot from the slot, doubling the Rams' advantage. As the period drew to a close, Sean O'Donnell added to Fordham's misery with a late goal, burying a pass from Joseph Minio to give Farmingdale a commanding 3-0 lead heading into intermission.
Little crystal ball action, right? Second period, up 3, kind of having your way with them. What's going to happen? You're going to take your foot off the gas pedal and let them back in, or you're going to step on the fucking gas and keep putting them in the net? I can't determine that. That's got to be determined by you guys, all right? But we know what we need to do. We know we need to keep going, keep pushing forward, keep doing the right thing. We'll find out in a few minutes. Let's go. Tutty time.
The second period saw no let-up from the Rams as they continued to overwhelm their opponents with their relentless offensive onslaught. John McCann opened the scoring early in the period, deflecting a shot from Riley McGregor to extend Farmingdale's lead to 4 goals. Dylan Bridgewood added a goal moments later, showcasing his scoring touch with a well-placed shot 5-hole. The Rams' offensive clinic continued with Dylan Smith joining the scoring barrage, finishing off a tic-tac-toe passing sequence to make it a 6-0 advantage in favor of Farmingdale. As the game progressed, Fordham struggled to contain Farmingdale's relentless attack, with Matt Hawkins and John McCann adding to the scoreline with well-executed goals of their own. Brendan Dixon etched his name on the score sheet for his first goal before adding a second later in the period to further extend the Rams' lead. Jacob Kravitz capped off the scoring frenzy with a late goal, securing a dominant 12-0 victory in favor of Farmingdale. The win not only marked a commanding performance for the Rams, but also served as a fitting conclusion to the first semester. With roster changes and debuts on the horizon for next semester, the victory provided Farmingdale with momentum and confidence as they looked ahead to the challenges that await them in the new year.
There's like fucking 6 kids with like 4 points at least. Right, we gotta go to Joey with the shotty. Hey, way to end the first semester, boys.
Not just any shutty though. Joey breaks the record, I think, for most shutouts.
Atta boy, Joey! Hey, let's hear a speech. Come on, give a speech here, kid.
Good first semester.
Breaks the record.
Way to end it on a high note. See you boys in January.
Hey, yeah, we should finish that up, all right?
Listen, we put the task at hand. You guys did what you're supposed to do. All right, we ended on a high note is great. Listen, no bags and no equipment should be left in here. Just because we're not skating until January 2nd, don't mean that your ass shouldn't be on the ice in the gym. All right, so make sure your bags are out of here and you're on that ice, you're taking care of it. Have a Merry Christmas, good job. All right, finish up school, anything with grades or whatever, you need to let me know. What do you got?
What's our first practice back?
January 2nd, first practice back. I'm adding 2 more, so I'll give you those messages on when those 2 are going to go. So we'll have 5 total before we go down to Florida. All right?
We didn't even get out of the locker room. You're asking about practice?
That's right. That's why he's got that seat, kid. Let's go. Hey, but good job overall. All right? It was a pleasure. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, the whole fucking 9.
I am
What?
here.
Not yet. Yeah, I'll see you. But good job. Good job, boys. Good job.
Everybody's gotta sing. Hey. 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
What the fuck?
Happy birthday, dear Hawkins.
Who's in the front?
Happy birthday to you.
Where's the cake? Happy birthday. Where's the cake? Just grab it. How's he gonna tap it?
The Rams' journey to their first game of the second semester was filled with camaraderie and anticipation. Despite an early morning flight from JFK International Airport to Fort Lauderdale, upon arrival in Florida, the team embarked on a lively journey to their hotel in Sunrise, Florida. The day's excitement continued as the team attended a Panthers-Kings NHL game that evening, providing an opportunity for the players to relax and enjoy each other's company before their upcoming matchup against Florida Atlantic University the following day. The day of the game was a mix of relaxation and preparation for the Rams. While some players opted to catch up on some sleep, others explored the nearby mall to unwind before the matchup. In the afternoon, the team convened for a film session, analyzing strategies and reviewing game plans in one of the conference rooms. The atmosphere at the rink was electric, with anticipation building as the game approached. The Florida Alliance graciously opened their locker room for the Rams to use, adding to the excitement of the evening. To kick off the game in style, Ryan Lomberg of the Florida Panthers made a special appearance in the Rams locker room for a pregame pep talk and on ice for the ceremonial puck drop.
That was our old school.
Yeah, that's a little throwback.
Oh, yeah. We gave it throwback.
Like the thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Of course. Thank you.
Seriously.
Thank you for coming. Of course.
Appreciate it. Thanks.
Yeah. Gave us some swag. All right, boys, listen up real quick, all right? It don't get much better than this, okay? 80-something degrees, South Florida, kicking off the second semester right now. You know, back home, snowing, storms, don't get better than this, okay? But when you look around the room, you get on the plane, and you get to go to the Panthers game, you're around the pool, these are the memories, these are the things that you're gonna remember and cherish for the rest of your life, okay? And that's what hockey's about. Hockey's more than just a game, right? It's a family atmosphere. It's what we live and love to do, all right? And that's what makes things truly fucking special. Now, some of you here are brand new to the team, all right? You've been practicing for a little bit, but we want to welcome you to the family the right way, okay? You're going to get a nice little rookie lap out there. The boys will be rowdy for you. We'll get you going, all right? But then we're going to come through. Yeah, you'll have it going for you, all right? But listen, I can't wait. We look back at Lake Placid. There was a couple of trips that we had circled. Obviously, coming down here was one of them. And when we talk about the memories and we talk about, you know, making those fun times, nothing's better than coming down here, having a good time. We're getting the wins. That's what we came here for, okay? Introducing the starting lineup tonight, Ryan Lomberg, okay? This guy's been great. All right, not only is he a great hockey player, but he's a great friend of the family, okay? He gives back to all law enforcement, first responders. He's a great guy. We really appreciate him coming down here.
Thanks.
Thank you.
All I gotta say is I remember my college days and they were seriously the best days of my life. So, like Coach said, enjoy it while you guys have it. It's pretty cool. All right, starting lineup. Center, Ken. On the wing, Bridgewood and Hawkins. On defense, Murray and the Marines. Rotan. And in net, Timken.
Fire up your bows. Let's go, boys. You don't run through a wall now.
As the teams took the ice, it was evident that this matchup was highly anticipated, drawing a crowd of over 400 enthusiastic fans. Both Farmingdale and FAU boasted impressive rosters with standout players, with both teams ranked among the top 5 overall in the AAU rankings. The stage was set for an intense and thrilling matchup, showcasing the talent and dedication of collegiate hockey players at this level. The Rams entered the game with a sense of determination and focus, eager to prove themselves against a top-ranked opponent. However, FAU wasted no time exhibiting their power, capitalizing on an early opportunity to score on a delayed penalty. The Owls will double their lead seconds later on a power play in just over 5 minutes into the game. As the period progressed, FAU continued to apply pressure, testing the Rams' defense with their speed and skill. FAU's offense was firing on all cylinders, creating scoring chances and capitalizing on their opportunities to extend the lead. Despite the score, the Rams refused to back down, drawing on their collective resolve and competitive spirit to mount a comeback. Luke Judge provided a spark of hope for Farmingdale, showcasing his scoring ability with a goal to bring the score to 3-1.
Yeah, I just remember the puck was like fluttering in the air, and I didn't think I was gonna be able to kind of settle it down, and it just hit the ice and it was still fluttering. So I kind of just cut my blade over it and just tried my best to kind of settle the puck down in order to get control. And then I brought it over to my backhand, and I barely even touched it. The Florida defenseman was on me, and I went to go push it in, and he kind of just moved my stick, but he pushed it in for me. So, I mean, he kind of helped me out there a little bit, but it definitely felt good.
However, FAU's potent offensive attack proved to be too tough to crack. As the Rams struggled to contain their dynamic forwards, the Rams found themselves facing a 4-1 deficit as the first period drew to a close, a daunting challenge against a talented Owl squad. Weir and Israel continued to wreak havoc on the Rams' defense, using their speed and skill to create scoring opportunities and extend FAU's lead. Despite Farmingdale's best efforts, FAU maintained their offensive pressure and entered the second period with a 6-3 lead.
We can fucking beat these kids. We're not dropping game one. We're gonna fucking finish this game out, and we're going for the fucking sweep tomorrow. Everything you got. Let's go.
Fucking right.
It started off with a scouting report sent out a few hours ago. I seen their number one was very tiny goalie, so I told myself I was just gonna shoot high. And I think at that point we were down 6-1 or 5-1, so I knew coming off the rush, needed a goal there. So I had no pass, so I was like, let me just put one on net. And thankfully it went right over. I came in the locker room, told the guys like, we all have more to give on this team. Like, I know I'm the new guy here, but from what I've seen in practices, like, we just weren't playing up to expectations.
In the final period, the Rams continued to battle valiantly, refusing to concede defeat despite the odds stacked against them. As the clock ticked down, FAU sealed their victory with another pair of goals, securing a comprehensive win over the Rams. While the result was disappointing for Farmingdale, they remain determined to bounce back stronger tomorrow.
Hey, never really been on too many of those in my life, so there's not really much words to be said. The silence in the room is deafening, okay? There were points in the game where I thought we did the right things, we got some momentum, but there was a lot of problems out there. We could sit here, we could harp, we could point fingers, we could scream, we could yell. It's not gonna change the fucking result. Okay? But what I can tell you is that tomorrow you do have a game. And it's against this team. We could hang our heads, we could sit here and say, oh, let's just back it in and have fun the rest of Florida, or we could turn it around, decide what we want to do, and come out a better team tomorrow. I can't make you do it. I can't make you want it. It's something you're going to need to do. Is the season over right now? Season ain't over. Okay? We talk about getting to the top. You're going to get knocked down along the way, but it's about keep going. Okay? And you did that in the second period. Third period, we just didn't have it. All right? But I'm not going to sit here and just keep talking. All right? We know talk is cheap. It's about action, and we'll have to bring that action tomorrow. Make sure it's clean.
The following day started with a sense of calm, with individual line meetings and special team gatherings taking place in the afternoon. In the game against the Owls, Temkin resumed his position in net for the Rams, while the FAU Owls countered with Stevens as their backup goaltender, donning their alternates. The Rams sought redemption from the previous day's loss.
I mean, I always prepare for games the same way, kind of, so I don't really think about it as a back-to-back, but that second game, I feel like I was very emotional, so I feel like that's when I play my best, is not really thinking about anything except my emotions. So I knew that we were a lot better than we showed on Friday night, and I just wanted the boys to be there for each other. You know, I feel like I said before the game, you know, I love you boys, and I just want to do this together, and it's the truth. You know, I feel like this isn't an individual team. This is an everybody has to contribute type of team. So everybody has to have a common goal. And I think that when we're all collectively locked in, that's when we're our best.
Well, I mean, in the first game, I don't think anyone, including myself or my line, were ready to go. I mean, no one was really ready to go. We kind of just walked into the game kind of like, oh, this is a D2 program. Like, you know, who knows, they're probably not going to be that great. But, I mean, obviously coming in, we knew that they were going to be good, but we kind of underestimated them. But the second game, everybody came to play. Everybody was ready to go. Everybody was pretty locked in before the game, and guys just knew what jobs I had to get done in order to win.
Early in the first period, the fourth line showcased their offensive capabilities, with Bohm capitalizing on a rebound from Immel's shot to give the Rams the lead. Duffy extended the lead with a wraparound goal later in the period. Despite facing more shots in the period, Temkin's solid goaltending kept the Owls off the board.
I gave you the analogy of someone had your fucking head under the fucking water and you were fighting for fucking air, okay? The first half of that fucking period, They had their hand on your head. You were underneath to start the game. And you know what? You fought your way up. You grabbed a little fucking air. You took a deep breath. You scored 2 goals. And you realized, all right, now I have a fucking extra breath in me. But guess what? Towards the end of that fucking period, you got comfortable with your 2-goal lead. And then all of a sudden, your head started getting pushed back down a little bit. Okay? You gotta have that fucking instinct in you right now. You gotta fucking find it. You gotta find it so that head comes up out of the water and now the rest of your body starts to follow through. Okay? Because you got them running around, you got them frustrated, you got them trying to fucking push you around a little bit and change the momentum, but you gotta fucking do it the right way. Alright?
The second period remained goalless for both teams, with opportunities on both ends of the ice. In the third, Daniel Rotan's clever play set up Sean O'Donnell for a well-executed goal, increasing the Rams' lead to 3-0. Despite intense play and scoring chances, neither team could find the back of the net until late in the period. Immel and Bohm combined once again, with Immel slotting home a pass from Bohm to extend the Rams' lead to 4-0. Temkin's stellar performance secured a shutout as the Rams bounced back with a commanding 4-0 victory.
I think the guys were just more prepared. I mean, me personally, I think it was one of my worst games ever, but I'm so happy the guys rallied around, each other to, bounce back the next night. I think a lot of it was just frustration from the night before, including myself. Love being with the boys. I love battling for them already. Like, I only known them for 3 months, and I feel like I've been here for 3 years. So a lot of it just comes with urge and motivation. Like, you want to win for the guy next to you, and I feel like that's the most important thing you got to bring to a team.
You guys just take care of the hockey and show up.
Nip!
But you are 20 times better than this team, and you tied in that period.